Welcome to the battlefield, my warriors. This is Dark, Son of Legend, and we are playing Batman Arkham Origins. When we last left off, we started doing a few of the side missions, which are, they do have story. The side missions I'm doing do have story. It's just not related to the main story. What we did was, we did a crime scene investigation, a pretty standalone thing, and then we're doing Anarchy's bombs right now. We took down the last two of his bombs, and now he's trying to meet with us, and so here we are about to enter this building and all that kind of stuff. Lacey Towers. I think this is actually the police station. I'm not sure, though. Well, actually, no. Is it the police station? I don't know. Also, last episode, I said that I wasn't very well versed in Batman lore, so I also, because I was ranting about my whole YouTube thing last episode, I wasn't paying too much attention to the details. But for some reason or another, Anarchy wanted us to come in here, so let's do that. Scion. Okay, so this isn't a PCD or a GPCD. Or GCPD, there we go. Guess this is related to Black Mask. Wait a second. Am I accidentally doing not a non-anarchy thing? Is this actually related to the story? I think I might have accidentally...
I believe Penguin murdered Black Mask.
Yeah.
Why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
Okay, so I accidentally mistook this for,
I can reconstruct the crime scene with the
anarchy there. We'll just do that after we're done with this, I guess. As long as nothing really insane happens. And watch that be my famous last words. I mean, I have 6 more, and actually 7, because Electrocutioner is still out there. I have 7 more assassins on my head still. So, that's probably,
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis.
It doesn't look nearly as detailed as his black mask either. I didn't even notice that. Did anybody else notice that before we got the camera looking right at it?
I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Okay, well, that actually makes it a little bit more interesting, even though I'm pretty sure that's not Black Mask. I mean, I'm talking from a purely detective-like viewpoint here. I mean, obviously he's the main villain of the game, so he won't be killed off that easily. But I'm talking from just a case report here. But I'm pretty sure that's not him. But at the same time, the fact that it's one of his actual girlfriends there makes it interesting. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done being derpy. I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, there we go.
The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
The person actually looks thin. At first I thought it was the outline of a penguin, so I was actually a little bit surprised there. But, I don't know.
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter...
Nope, okay, there's the outline of the penguin again.
But the grooves on the floor...
But then there's, like, just a thin body.
Leaning back in a chair.
I'm not sure. The inconsistencies are getting to me a little bit. Oh, back to her.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
Okay. So the first part of it is just done under the assumption that Penguin was the murderer, but then it's like showing in actuality what the person looked like and what they did. Okay, I understand now.
These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, They're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed.
Okay.
If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more.
Okay, that's actually interesting. I wasn't expecting the murderer to be being dragged by someone. This is actually getting really interesting.
The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Okay. Anything else then? Oh, wait. Duh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the rewind thing. It was even right there in front of me, the little L2, R2. Okay. Wait a second. Okay.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
Yeah, and oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be over there. But oh well. How many people were here?
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
My goodness. I'm my mind is actually blown right now. I'm trying to figure out what order this all happened because let's rewind this. I want to see this going on. Okay, boom. So that was the guy who was apparently Black Mask. This was some other guy being taken by surprise. And then that's them dragging over the floor. Okay. Okay. And then you throw the Molotov cocktail. Alright, I get what you're putting down. Okay, so apparently after this guy was shot, this one was shot, even though I assumed that she would already have been hanging up there when this guy came in and got shot, because the scene over here where she gets slammed on the table seems to suggest that then he would have put her up there and would have been sitting there just minding his own business or looking for something, I don't know. And then, like, the guy comes and he's like, oh, and then he's like, bam! And then the other guy comes and he's like, bam, bam, bam! And then he punches him through the table, and then he shoots him, and then he drags him over there, and then does the Molotov cocktail. But apparently, That's my assumption at least, but maybe I'm wrong. Everything seems to be falling into place in my head right now, except that one part with the female. So I don't know. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm sure there's something else we need to find here. Oh. What is this? I probably cut out a lot of footage just to let you know.
Messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker.
Oh.
Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker?
And was he one of the people in this room?
Here, or is he one of the assassins?
Exactly.
I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way
All
to do
right.
that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
That's where I'm going.
Well,
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
okay, we can do that. So anyway, I was actually about to end the episode before I found that last little bit there. Nobody that matters. Okay, well, anyway. So I was about to end it before I found that last little bit there. I probably cut out a lot of footage too, just because it was really boring for me wandering around like a doofus trying to solve this, and I wasn't talking at all. But, so we solved that. Next episode we'll be going back to the Batcave and then going to, actually, I want to take care of the anarchy stuff first. I'm going to go do the side missions that actually have story, like I was saying. What we have left are two things. One, finishing that anarchy part. I don't know if it's going to be the entire anarchy side story or just like a section for now, but we're going to do that. And also we still have to we need to visit Enigma's base, because when we first met him, like in episode like I think 2 or 3, we actually marked where he's at on our map. So I actually haven't done that yet. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go to the GCPD. There we go. Anyway, enough ranting, enough doofusness, enough footage cutting. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you next time, my warriors. Bye-bye.